Hey there! I had another question from Carol, which I thought was an interesting one, and it's this: why do fountain pen collectors, pen people, why do they seem to be gravitationally pulled towards certain other items you can collect? Think of watches, or think of knives, which is an interesting one, very interesting one, I find. These kinds of things. Well, it's a very good question, and I think Carol suggested the answer herself, namely a certain pull towards artistry, and I think towards a certain level of quality. That to me really matters. So for me, what I appreciate in a good fountain pen is craftsmanship, quality, sometimes artistry, depends a little bit on what type of pen you're talking about. But I think that's very important. And there are a lot of. No, let me rephrase that. I think it's something in our personalities which makes us gravitate towards that sort of consistent level of quality. So, for example, watches, something I'm definitely not into, but many pen people are, and that's fine. Obviously, I'm just saying. Like I'm personally, I'm not. But think about that. A good watch is often quite expensive, but it's also very well put together. Offers you a sense of I think, luxury. I've said that before when I was talking about what attracts us to expensive pens. I think that's it, at least part of it. The sense of luxury, the sense of quality, the sense of this is very well put together. And I think pen people like that feeling, like that sensation of this is a really good, high quality product. And that matters. That matters to us, I think. So if you own, say, I'm just going to random number, a $300 fountain pen, you could also own the 10-cent Big Crystal. But you have chosen to go for the $300 fountain pen, right? You may then have also spent a little bit more on your watch than, let's say, the $5 watch you could have gotten at Walmart. Because both will tell the time, just like both pens will write. And this way, there are many things like that. Same thing with knives, whether it is kitchen knives or whether it's pocket knives, is definitely a fountain pen pocket knife connection. Well, again, you could buy the $10 or $15 knife from Walmart, or you could buy a nice pocket knife. And there's a difference between the two. There's going to be a difference between the two in quality, in feeling, in how solid they are, in how artisanally they are made, etc. And I think that really matters to pen people. I could be wrong, but that to me is the first thing that comes to my mind. I think that's also what came to Carol's mind. That feeling of this is a quality product, and therefore I'm attracted to it. And there are certain things that are quality products. Fountain pens are one, watches are one, good pocket knives are one, and there are many other things. I think that's very interesting because you definitely notice that gravitational pull, and it is interesting when I am yet to see a pen club where there is not at least one person who likes a good pocket knife or a good watch, right? I also think it is that fountain pens, as well as these other things like, say, watches and pocket knives. 1 second. Sip. Caffeine. So there's also this sort of feeling of this is a special type of lifestyle, a somewhat luxurious lifestyle. And you can also have luxurious lifestyle with a $20 fountain pen, right? I'm not saying you can only do this with a $1,000 pen. Even a Lamy Safari, a Pilot Metropolitan, even a $5 Chinese pen, right? Fountain pen is a fountain pen. And will give you that sense of, well, it has a nib, it has, the ink, it has all these things that the standard ballpoint will not have. And I think that is something that pen users love and also cherish. I think it matters to us. That feeling of this is a quality product, and I would rather pay a bit more for a quality product that will last me a long time, potentially a lifetime, rather than spend less and get a low quality product. I want to say that it is something like that. That's what we seek in these things. And again, then there just are certain items in life that meet those criteria. Like a watch, like a knife. Again, whether that's a kitchen knife or a pocket knife, but you can buy the $5 kitchen knife from Walmart, or you can move up a bit or a lot in kitchen knives too. That's, to me, the essence of that question. And that's why I think people gravitate, when they're into pens, gravitate towards similar other objects, often collectible, but that's the same thing with fountain pens. A lot of people who own multiple pens consider themselves collectors. You can also collect watches, you can also collect knives, you can also collect all kinds of things. So that collecting gene, so to speak, I think we have anyway. That can manifest in multiple objects. That, I would say, to me, is the most obvious explanation of why we gravitate to those things. I would like to know what you think. Why do you think we all move towards those similar types of collectible hobbies? And that's pretty much it. I look forward to reading what you write. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye.